What's up again, everybody? Back here, Cage Side Seat, the best MMA talk with the biggest names in the sport from the best seat in the house. And this week, that house is our house. Phoenix, Arizona, UFC Fight Night Phoenix, the first one ever on ESPN TV. Cain Velasquez returns to headline it, Arizona's favorite son, and coming here to fight Cain in his own backyard, the number 3 ranked heavyweight in the world with the most devastating power of any heavyweight we've ever seen. Of course, I can only be talking about the Predator, Francis Ngannou. Francis, how do you like Phoenix so far? We're happy to have you here for a big fight against Cain.
Thank you to having me here, and I love Phoenix. You know, it's similar to Las Vegas, which is now my home, with everything, with the mountain, the view, everything. It was good. Just on our way here, I was enjoying the mountain.
I love your attitude, always happy, always smiling, Francis Ngannou. Last time I saw you, we were at the World MMA Awards in July. On the red carpet, you were heading into your fight against Derek Lewis, which didn't end up going your way.
No,
You got a lot of heat for that performance, but you came back so beautifully in November against Curtis Blades with that finish, and all of a sudden the Predator was right back where you were. But my question is, what did it feel like to have that bandwagon get so light after it got so heavy? In other words, everybody was calling you the next king of the sport. You're going to be the champ. You're going to beat Stipe. You lose a couple fights, and all of a sudden everybody's gone, and they're doubting you. What did you have inside of you, Francis, that enabled you to have that drive and go back and want to be even better and come back with your best performance yet?
you know, it's like the story of my life. It's always been like this, so uh, I have to struggle by myself, find deep inside me to find what is my motivation. And also, when I started boxing, nobody at all believed on me. I mean, nobody. Uh, so when we reached in that fight that I had, I lost twice. It wasn't good, and then yes, as you say, some people turn back, but I still believe that I'm gonna be the world champ. You know, I still believe that I'm gonna make that dream that I had, that I have, because I still have it. I'm 2000 that two losses. 2018 for me was just like a learn process for the sport because I haven't been in this sport for a very long time. I mean, for any sport at all, I haven't do it before 5 years ago. So I have to learn everything, and when you learn fast, you have a lot to do very fast. You miss something around. Then I miss in 2018. I kind of like pick a lot of those things that I missed before, and to complete my learn process. And as I can tell you today, I'm different Francis with way more experience and then better than I was.
And of course, the huge win over Blades got that devastating finish at 45 seconds of the first round. Everybody knows, Francis, the power's there, the boxing's incredible. Your story, your all heart and determination, the way that you've made it in the world, it's all so inspiring and also amazing. But the question that we have right now is, with Cain Velasquez being such an elite grappler and wrestler, and what happened with you with Stipe, how much have you worked on your grappling, and how much do you feel confident or more confident in your ground game than you did leading up to that fight against Stipe Miocic?
Before Stipe Miocic, I used to fight, right? And I also fight wrestler, right? Yes. So, and he always went well on my way. So that fight went wrong. My that doesn't mean I was bad. It was just not a good day for me, and I also keep training at everything because sometimes I was just like you mentioned now, grappling or wrestling. It's not about wrestling or grappling. It's about fighting. It's about MMA. It's also about boxing. About everything. So I kind of like keep improving, learn everything, and believe that I can still improve in it. That they just mention like grappling and wrestling without boxing because they said my boxing is good yet, but it's so be improved. Like Mike Tyson during his whole career, also, even though he was good, he kept training. Like even Muhammad Ali, all those guys. So I don't think there are some part that are gonna take it away. Like okay, I'm done. No, I'm on the learning process. During my career. It's gonna be like this for many years. So I'm doing it, and then I gain the experience for what's happened in the past, for what went wrong, and I try to learn from it. My last fight against Curtis. Curtis also he's a good wrestler,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Did he has a chance to had a chance to
No, you
wrestle?
you ended it too quick for him to do any of that.
No, at all. So there are many things can happen in this fight, and also in that fight, he just helped me gain my confidence because after two fight, you kind of like lost a little bit of confidence, but I learned more from my two losses than when I win.
Yeah, Francis Ngannou here, cage side, and of course, people have to worry about your right hand and your left. We saw the left against Overeem, that devastating power, quickness in boxing. They have to worry about that as much as you have to worry about anything that they bring to the table. That being said, Francis, how do you feel about your matchup against Kane, and what do you see from him that makes you think that you can get the win? How would you do it? We know he's been out for a while too, so that's a little bit to your advantage.
I see many things about Ken. Like first of all, this is like one of my dreaming fight to finally get a fight a guy that was a champ when I knew what MMA was 5 6 years ago. So he's first of all, it's an honor for me, and I've been looking for this fight since 2 years ago. And on Sunday, I'm gonna go out there. First of all, trying to have fun, just being who I am, just being who I used to be while I was winning those fights. Don't be overthinking about stuff. You know, I believe that just being me, just do what I have to do, just have fun, relax, gonna make it happen. Of course, Ken gonna bring up some big adversity that I might haven't have yet, but I also believe that I'm capable to deal with this. I'm capable to take this. I'm ready for it, and I'm really go. I'm going out there to give it all.
UFC Fight Night Phoenix this week, Sunday. We'll be there all day, right outside the Dos Equis Beer Garden with cold beers and cheeseburgers on the arena grounds. We'll have an interview with Cain Velasquez later in the week, as well as a lot of the other fighters on the card. Right now, we're talking to the main event headliner, Francis Ngannou, number 3 in the world, the Predator. Such a nice guy, but, you were, in a sense, kind of rushed in whenever you're a heavyweight, and the same thing happened with Cain. You got that title fight very quickly, and you deserved it. You rose the ranks so fast. People forget that you're still relatively new in this game, and you're 10 fights in with the UFC with this one, and, it's something where it's a milestone for you, but you're back headlining a fight, and it's the first ESPN main event on ESPN TV. So I know with everything that's happened over the last couple of years that you'll be ready for this stage, and I know you must be pretty excited about it, right?
I am pretty excited about it.
Very excited.
Yes, and then yes, people forget very quick, but because people see what they want to see, people don't. Sometimes they look at you, but they want to see themselves in you. They don't want to see you really, and that's why they can really turn turn around really quick when things went wrong, you know. But it's okay because you can still make things goes well, and then they'll be back.
And I know you want another title shot, Francis, but when you close your eyes and you think about this fight, when you close your eyes and you think about everything that could go right for you and everything that can help you win this fight and move on to accomplish more of your dreams, what does that look like when you close your eyes and imagine it?
It just look amazing. I look my whole 2000. I don't know why, but when I look at my whole 2019, I just get excited about it. I just have this feeling that I can't explain it. I don't know where it came from, but it's just amazing. It seems like 2019 is going to be a great year for me.
All right, anything you want to say to the fans of Phoenix and Arizona before we let you go?
Yes, of course. I want to say, hey guys, don't miss my fight on Sunday. It's gonna be a real fun fight. It's gonna be very exciting. So me and Ken gonna put it down there, put the show for everyone. I promise you this.
UFC Fight Night Phoenix. We're live right outside the arena on the stage in the Dos Equis Beer Garden with cold beers and cheeseburgers. Francis Ngannou, and I don't want to let you go without saying congratulations on opening the gym. I know how much that means in your heart to do that for your people in Cameroon, the first MMA gym. Congratulations, and I can see the smile on your face right now.
Thank you very much. By the way, it's not just the first MMA gym. It's like the first combat sport gym, because this gym is not just about like to do MMA. It's to providing an opportunity to kids that didn't have a chance to do anything and might give up their dream because they think it's not possible to have to do something, to have something that bring them the faith back, give them back the hope. So this the main purpose of the gym, to motivate this kid. And we're gonna do a lot of activity, a lot of sport, like b- every every combat sport that we can do it, that we have a coach, we're gonna do it there, and then give the opportunity for kids to do something by themselves.
All right, well, what a role model for all those kids to have in Cameroon, over 6'5" and 250 pounds, the heaviest punch, the most powerful punch in the sport of mixed martial arts, and a rising star headed toward untold glory. Francis Ngannou headlining this week against Cain Velasquez, a huge one for you. Thank you so much, man. You're such a nice guy. Let everybody see that hair and that earring, too. He's camera ready and stage ready. Right there, look that way, Francis. There, okay. Look at that. There we go. Look at that. I could never pull off that kind of stuff. That's why I wear this coat, because I don't have that.
You look nice than mine. I would change your own to my own.
I don't think the shirt would fit.
Yes, but I think I have the bigger size.
All right, Francis Ngannou, I appreciate you so much, man. Such a nice guy. Always so good to me when I see you against Cain. The headliner, the UFC on ESPN TV for the first time, back in Phoenix, downtown, Talking Stick Resort Arena, Dos Equis Beer Garden, cold beers and cheeseburgers, the best MMA talk with the biggest names and fighters in the sport, from the best seat in the house, Cage Side Seat MMA.